it's Ro. Welcome to another Nerdy Nummies. Today we're going to be doing something very special for the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who. We are going to be making from scratch some more cupcakes, and they're going to be adipose some more cupcakes because they look like little marshmallows. I thought that would be perfect. Okay, let's get started. Because we're making these from scratch, there's a ton of ingredients, so I'm just going to walk you through the process step by step, and I'll put all the ingredients down below. The first thing that we're going to do is make a graham cracker base. Like when you eat cheesecake for the s'mores, there's going to be lots of chocolate, marshmallows, and graham cracker. All right, so what you're going to need to do is get 1.5 cups of ground graham cracker crumbs. And what I did is I just took these whole graham crackers and I put them in the blender until they made all these yummy crumbs like this. I put my 1.5 cups of graham cracker crumbs into this medium-sized bowl, and then you're gonna add to it 5 tablespoons of melted butter. You can heat it on the stovetop or microwave, doesn't matter, just gonna pour that in. And then you're gonna add 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, just regular white sugar. And then you're just gonna mix it all together to make that yummy graham cracker base. Once you've got your graham cracker base all mixed together, what you're gonna do is preheat your oven right now to 350 because we are gonna bake the bases of the cupcakes. So what I like to do is take 1 tablespoon, and you're gonna spoon 1 tablespoon of graham cracker crumbs, and then take a knife and pack it down, and put 1 tablespoon of graham cracker into each of the cupcake trays. And then take the bottom part of your tablespoon and press it down. Once you got all your graham cracker bases into the little cupcake trays, you're just gonna throw these in the oven and bake for 5 minutes. It's so quick, it only needs 5 minutes, and it's just to allow the graham cracker crust to harden. And while these are in the oven, we can get started on our cupcake batter. To make our cupcake batter, you're gonna take a medium bowl, and the first thing that we're gonna do is combine all of our dry ingredients. We're gonna start with 2 cups of granulated sugar, 1 3/4 cup of flour, 3/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. The chocolate. This makes our cupcakes chocolate cupcakes. 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and last but not least, 1 teaspoon of salt. Now I'm just gonna mix these together by hand with a whisk. Once you got all your dry ingredients combined, you are gonna get your mixer ready by adding the paddle attachment, not the whisk attachment, because we're gonna add all of our wet ingredients into the bowl and then mix it up. For the wet ingredients, you're gonna add 2 eggs. You wanna make sure that they're room temperature. I left these out for about 10 minutes. Then you're gonna add 1 cup of buttermilk. This is also room temperature, so leave it out for a few minutes. Now you're gonna add my favorite ingredient, 1 cup of coffee. This is not hot, but it is still warm. That's the perfect temperature, just warm coffee. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And finally, 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. Now you're gonna mix this on a medium speed for 2 minutes. Ah, it smells so good. It smells like chocolate coffee heaven. Okay, now I'm gonna take my tablespoon, I love this, trusty tablespoon, and you're gonna take 2 scoops of your chocolate batter and put them on top of our graham cracker bases. These are out of the oven and they take about 10 minutes to cool, so it's perfect timing because your batter's done right when these are ready. So, we're just gonna take a scoop, scoop 1, pour it in there. It's super liquidy, so it's perfect. I use my little finger to get out the excess. And you're just gonna do that to all the cupcake trays. And the really cool part about these cupcakes is I'm gonna take little mini marshmallows after you fill all of them and stick 1 little marshmallow in the middle of all of them. So when you bite into it, there's a gooey little roasted marshmallow in there. Yum, yum, yum. Once you got your little cupcakes ready, you're gonna put them in the oven and bake for 15 minutes on 350. And while these are baking, we are gonna make some decorations and get our frosting ready. While our s'more cupcakes are baking, we are gonna make some decorations. The first thing that you're gonna do is I took a little cookie sheet and I printed out a font that was very similar to the Doctor Who font for the Doctor Who logo. And I'm just gonna put this down on the cookie sheet and tape it down with a little bit of Scotch tape. And then you're gonna take a piece of wax paper. I cut it so it would fit inside the cookie sheet. And you're gonna tape that down. Because we're making some more cupcakes, I thought that it would be really yummy to make the logos out of chocolate instead of fondant. So what I did is I heated up a bunch of chocolate and I put it in this plastic piping bag, and I'm using a number 1 tip, and I'm just going to outline, try to fill in the D and the W out of chocolate. Once you got all your chocolate Doctor Who logos done, like so, we're just gonna pop these in the freezer for about 10 minutes. And while these are in the freezer, I'm gonna show you guys how to make the little adipose guys. They're so cute. So what we're gonna do is get a big marshmallow like this. This is gonna be his body. And young adipose have 2 little webbed hands, and then they have little stumpy feet. So we're gonna take 2 little marshmallows, and I'm just gonna take a pair of baking scissors and cut diagonally, and I'm gonna stick this on to be his little arm. And because their legs are really short and stubby, you're also gonna take your little marshmallow and we're just gonna cut it directly in half. And we're gonna stick these on the bottom. There we go, there's his little body. All he needs now are 2 eyes and a little mouth. For his little eyeballs, I'm just going to be using black frosting with a number 1 tip. You can also use chocolate if you want to do that, but I wanted to do black because on the show his facial features are black. Just 2 little black eyeballs and a little smile. They're happy little things. Ta-da! There you go. I just finished all my cute little adipose. You can make as many as you want. I just made a few so you guys could see how they would look. They're so cute. Look at them little squishies. I love these little guys. If you want to see the episode where you see these guys, if you're not familiar with Doctor Who, it is Partners in Crime. Go check out that episode. It's so cute. All right, now we're going to head over to the stove to make some marshmallow whipped frosting. Now we're going to make some yummy marshmallow frosting. I'm in the kitchen, and what you're going to want to do is take a medium-sized saucepan, fill it with 1 inch of water, and then you're going to put it on top of the stove and heat to a simmer. You don't want it to boil, just a light simmer. Then in a heat-safe pan, you're going to combine 8 egg whites, 2 cups of granulated sugar, half a teaspoon of cream of tartar, 1/8 teaspoon of fine salt, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Gently whisk all these ingredients together until it's fully combined. Once your water begins to simmer, take your bowl and put it on top of the saucepan. Now you're gonna get a workout. You're gonna whisk for 6 minutes non-stop until all the sugar is dissolved. Once your sugar is dissolved, remove your bowl from the heat. Now with your electric mixer, you're gonna mix everything up for 1 minute on medium speed, and then you're gonna switch to high speed and mix for 5 to 7 minutes, just until the mixture is very thick. Once your marshmallow frosting is all ready, it's nice and thick, we're gonna pour it into a plastic bag, a piping bag, and pipe our cupcakes. I just put some of the marshmallow frosting into this plastic bag, and it has a tip, kind of jagged edge. I don't know the name of it, but it looks like shark teeth. And I frosted one so you could see what they would look like, and I used a blowtorch to just lightly burn the marshmallow frosting so it looks like a real s'more. It's just a really cool touch, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. Okay, so first we're gonna pipe. So you just go all the way around, work your way all the way around, and then move in, and then boop. A lot of bakers use these when you make creme brulee. Many dishes are made with these. If you are young, make sure you have your parents with you. You don't want to hurt yourself. These are very easy to use. There's an on-off switch, so you just turn it on. And now you're just gonna lightly toast your marshmallow frosting. This looks so good. So you're just gonna do it a little bit distance. See, if you push the button, the flame goes on. So just really quick, just a second. 1. Oh yeah, look at that. Now you're just gonna do this to all of your cupcakes, and then we're gonna add our little decorations. We just toasted all of the marshmallow frosting. They look amazing, and these smell so good. Smells like campfire s'mores right here. I wanna eat them so bad, but we have to decorate. So we've got our little adipose guys, and what I'm gonna do, you can just stick them right on top if you'd like, but I'm gonna take, it's a lollipop stick, and I've cut it in half so that they're very short. And then I'm just gonna stick into his little back and then stick him on top so that he'll sit up a little bit higher. Because this recipe is one of my favorites, I really wanted to show you guys inside of the cupcake so that you could check it out. All right, so first I'm gonna unwrap it. Look how yummy that is with our graham cracker. Okay, now I'm gonna cut it in half. Oh, right down the middle. So you can see what it looks like, all the yummy layers. Oh gosh, I can't even wait till they're done. It tastes so good. This is one of my favorite recipes. It was fitting that this was an adipose themed, Doctor Who themed thing, because adipose does mean fatty fat feet. Up you go, babies! Up you go! I'm sorry, I've always wanted to do that. Before we add the chocolate D and W, we're gonna add blue little trays. I forgot to mention that I found these blue little cupcake liners. I found them at Target. They're in a multi-pack, but they were the perfect color. These look like the blue TARDIS, so I thought, okay, I'm gonna double them. So I'm just gonna take this little guy very carefully, put him in here. A lot of people do this to decorate with different colors to theme for parties, and I thought, oh, I can't resist. I gotta use these. Ta-da! Here are Dr. Who Adipose SMORE Cupcakes. Thanks you guys for watching. These were so fun to make. I love making these. One of my favorite recipes from scratch. If you love s'mores, this is the recipe for you. If you have any other suggestions for any other naughty nummies, please let me know. Leave me a comment down below and I'll do my best to make it happen. All right, thanks you guys. Bye-bye. And happy anniversary, Doctor Who!